Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy BDB, and today I have a video I want to talk about. So I was not going to say nothing about this because, I usually don't say a lot about games and react about them, especially not this late. But a lot of people are just saying a lot of things that they don't know what they're talking about. They have zero IQ. If you didn't watch that Alabama game versus that team from Columbia, South Carolina, of course, Alabama beat them 29-22. And of course, that team from Columbia, South Carolina, you should be ashamed of yourselves because you lost on your homecoming game. Homecoming. Let that part sink in. Homecoming. But a lot of people are giving a lot of hate to the defender on South Carolina who did not tackle Germie Bernard when he got his touchdown play on the last second, within the Alabama versus that team from Columbia, South Carolina game. A lot of people, I want you to know this, and I want people to understand this quote, and you will know what I mean when I say this quote. A lot of people watch sports, but a lot of people don't understand sports. I'll say it again. A lot of people watch sports, but a lot of people don't understand sports. Before I even say anything about that defender, let me make this clear. Alabama has came off of a 4 games where they played ranked teams. Let that part sink in. Ranked teams with no bye. South Carolina, y'all have came off of beating Kentucky, and then you had a bye week. I've been said it. That entire stretch of where South Carolina plays Oklahoma, Alabama, Kentucky. Then y'all got to go at Ole Miss. Then you got to go at Texas A&M. I said you're only winning one game, and that's Kentucky. I don't know why y'all thinking, oh, we can beat all these other teams. No, you ain't beating all these other teams. I don't care if you lose by 3. I don't care if you lose by 2 or 1. Guess what I said? You ain't beating them. You going 1-4. Within the last couple games you got, you going to beat Kentucky. You can beat Coastal. And you have a good chance to beat that team from Clemson, South Carolina. Because both of y'all are terrible. And before y'all get on me saying, oh, but Florida State's bad too. Florida State beat Bama. We beat Bama. So, we the only team to beat Bama. Yeah. But even this. Y'all are giving that defender a lot of hate because he didn't tackle Germie Bernard. And that shows that a lot of you don't know clock management or IQ. The only IQ you have is, I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to hook up with whoever. That's the only IQ you have in your brain. You don't have clock management or IQ when it comes to actual sports games. You don't know what to do. Because first of all, when you look at that play, Alabama had about 40 seconds left on the clock? No, about probably 45, probably. I'll say that. Somewhere around the 40, 45 second mark. When Germie Bernard, when he could have got tackled by that defender, there was 37 seconds left. Now, people said, okay, if you tackle him inbounds, guess what? The clock is still going to keep running. Okay. If you push him out of bounds, guess what? Yeah, you stop the clock, but guess what? Y'all don't realize South Carolina had 0 timeouts. They didn't have a single timeout left in the moment of that game. Then you also got to realize this. Alabama got all 3 of their timeouts. So guess what? Alabama, all they got to do is, okay, we got 37 seconds left, 40 seconds on the play clock. So guess what? All right, we're just going to kneel it and let the 40 seconds run down till about the last 5 to 3 seconds on the game. And guess what? Kick a field goal. We win the game, go home, all the way back to Alabama and Tuscaloosa. That's exactly how it would have. That's exactly how I thought it would have went if he tackled him. They'll just run the clock down, give it to the kicker, because mind you, Alabama was really, really close to the touchdown. They were really, really close. And guess what? Kicker, all you had to do was just, okay. Ty Simpson, yeah, they were all the way on the right side. Guess what Ty Simpson would have had to do? He would just have to move into the middle, kneel it, let the clock run down, call timeout. Guess what? Field goal. Y'all go home. Because regardless if South Carolina, the way you look at it, they would have lost. You had the lead, and guess what? You got comfortable, you got cocky, you said, oh, they're going to let us win because it's homecoming. Not realizing Alabama is like, what, a top 5 team in the country? Not realizing that part, that they were a top 5 team in the country. Alabama is playing to go into the playoffs. If Alabama took another loss, they ain't going into the conference championship. 9 times out of 10, they're going to miss the playoffs again. So they can't afford another loss. See, y'all can do whatever you want. You can, because y'all ain't got nothing else going for the season. Like I said, y'all can wait for the women's season. Men's season ain't going to do nothing either. Y'all can have Eli Scott, Cam Scott. I don't care. Y'all can have all the Scotts y'all want. It ain't going to do nothing really. Women's season, that's the team I'll support because they actually know how to win. But y'all, like, it shows a lot of y'all don't know clock management, or y'all don't have IQ when it comes to sports. Y'all just like to say stuff like, oh my gosh, why didn't he tackle him? You got to think about this, buddy. Y'all got no timeouts. They got all 3 timeouts. They could just run the clock down and guess what? Kick the field goal, go home. Would you rather have no time left for your offense to make a play, which y'all barely even have an offense? Y'all don't even have an offense. Y'all don't. Or would you rather be having left, like, 30 seconds left to try and do something? It amazes me. It amazes me how little, very knowledgeable these college, like these quote-unquote fans of a team have of, like, the sport. You just watch the game. You don't understand what's going on in the game. You don't understand. You know. The only positions they know is quarterback. That's it. They just only know the quarterback. They don't know nothing else. And the only reason why you know the wide receiver is because he's 99 speed, 99 acceleration in the game of college football 26. So I don't know what else to tell you. But it kills me, man. But that defender, he is okay. I have no problem with that defender. He did the right thing. Y'all are just idiots. And then a lot of y'all students, when Germie Bernard scored, he was praising the Lord. A lot of y'all were flicking him off, and then y'all had a problem cussing him out. Hey, I like to say it. Don't interrupt me during my prayer. You better be lucky I ain't Germie Bernard, because I would have rocked that ball at your face. Because ain't no way you going to interrupt me having time with the Lord. But that's going to consist of this video. What do y'all think about this situation? So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I have more videos out there for you.